What's up, y'all? You're watching Union Minded. I'm your host, Eric, and today we're just going to talk about friendship, solidarity, brotherhood. You know, life tends to pull us in different directions. And I can tell you that I've had a core group of friends for most of my life. And I can count on about one hand how many of us still communicate effectively and are still close to this day. When I was younger, it was a group of 15, and we were together every day. But again, life pulls us in different directions. The same can be said at work, right? You're at work, you're on a crew. Maybe you're the wire pulling crew, the punch out crew, you're in a crew. Personalities start to gel and friendships form. And then the job comes to an end and you move on to other jobs and you form new crews and new relationships. It's very important that we check on each other. Your crew at work, your friends. Check on each other. We don't always get a chance to talk. You just don't. Life is very busy, and if you're doing anything, you're running around busy. If you got kids, you got sports, you got school affairs, you got extracurricular activities, doctor's appointments, dentist appointments. Life gets it gets hectic, and it's easy to lose touch. But it's important that we check on each other. We don't talk about mental health enough, especially in the construction industry, where we struggle with it because of all of the machismo and the aggressive nature of being in construction. Especially the seasoned vets who have a little bit of a leave your emotions in the car kind of perspective, and so it's not expected for you to bring your emotions to the job site and to have a rough day at work emotionally. It's not expected because you're supposed to leave your emotions in the car, right? We got to check on each other. We go through so much, just being human. You go through so much, need, want, let down. You go through so much. And I was very fortunate today to be able to touch base with a brother of mine, whom I love dearly, and we don't speak all the time because again, life gets crazy. But I was able to touch base with them today, and they're going through a tough time right now. And so, in touching base, we were able to speak and I was able to provide a distraction from a hard time. And sometimes that's the break you need, right? When you're having it rough, when you're having a tough time. Sometimes the break you need is a slight bit of distraction in a positive way. And so it's important, again, that we check on each other because you never know what your people are going through. So a wellness check goes a long way. It goes a long way in building trust and building your friendship, in showing empathy, and in building solidarity. And all of these things are critical ingredients to a forceful and strong, resilient labor movement. I got to always tie it back to labor. You know how I do. I always got to bring it back to what we're about in this community, which is about labor and being union minded on how to strengthen our labor movement, strengthen our local unions, and make the labor movement behave as the vanguard it was always intended to behave as, and to win the gains that non-union competitors and non-union workers aren't able to win because they don't have the strategies and they don't have what we have. But we have to nurture what we have, otherwise it will fall apart. I don't know of any plants that grow if you don't nurture them. If Mother Nature doesn't nurture those plants, they will not grow. And so with the labor movement, it's the same way. If we don't nurture this movement of ours, it will not grow. So check on your people. A wellness check. Hey man, just wanted to touch base with you. How are you? Like, how are you really? I wanted to touch base with you. What's going on? It goes a long, long way. That's what I got for you today. My name's Eric. You're watching Union Minded. Remember, the fight's not left and right, it's up and down. It's going to take solidarity to win always. Each one teach one, get out there and reach one. And there could be no union without you and I front and center. So let's get it.